Hello my dear students, today we are going to talk about chapter 15 data manipulation through SQL. The learning objectives of this chapter is create a table and how to add new rows in the database. Next one is update and delete record in a table, how to write the query the table and how to write a query in a CSV file. First we see about introduction of database and database management system. You know very well about the database management system. Database is a organized collection of data. Database management system is one of the application software which is mainly used for interaction between user and the database. The next concept is SQLite. It is one of the simple relational database management system. This is mainly used to save its data in regular data files and also in the internal memory of the computer. For example, MySQL, Oracle are the one of the example for database server program. The main advantage of SQLite is fast, rigorously tested, flexible and making its work easily. And also Python has a native library for SQLite. How to use the SQLite? First, we import the SQLite 3. 3 is the version of SQLite and then create a connection using connectoff method and pass the name of the database file. And then set the cursor object, that is cursor equal to connection.cursorOf. Cursor is mainly used for performing all SQL commands and also it is one of the control structure which is mainly used to traverse and fetch the records of the database. It plays a vital role in working with Python. Any changes made in the records that should be saved by the database, we use commit command. The next concept is creating a database using SQLite. First we will import the SQLite 3 and then connecting to the database, that is connection equal to SQLite 3 dot connectoff, within parenthesis we give database name, for example academy.db, and then cursor equal to connection.cursorOf. These commands in SQL are more or less same as both the relational database management systems such as SQL and SQLite. How to creating the database in a SQLite? The syntax for creating table is create table, table name, within parenthesis field name and then data type size. If I go more than records in this table. This is the syntax of creating a table in the database. For example, create table student, within parenthesis how many fields are created, roll number, S name, grade, gender, average, birth date, and then lastly give the table constraint. For example, primary key for roll number. So the primary key for roll number means to set the unique number for roll number. And then how to define a SQL command? We can define a SQL command in Python using the triple quote. For example, SQL command equal to, SQL command is one of the object and then equal to, within triple quote we using the SQL command. For example, create table student. Student is the table name and then parenthesis, within parenthesis we give roll number, data type and then set some constraints. Primary key is one of the constraint and then S name, the data type is varchar, the size of the S name is 20 and then next field name is grade, the data type is char, the size is 1. The next field name is gender. It is also one of the data type of char and then size is 1. Average, decimal, after the decimal point supports only 2 digits. So here we give 5, 2 and then birth date, it is a data type of date end of the SQL command we give semicolon and then close the triple quote. The next one is adding records, which is mainly used to add the record in the existing table. We use insert command. If we execute the SQL command, we use execute command. The syntax of all commands in SQL and SQLite are same. Okay. For example, here SQL command equal to within triple quote we give the insert command, insert into table name and then field name and then give the values. For example, in this program, insert into student within parenthesis roll number, name, grade, gender, average, birth rate are given. For example, roll number null value is given and then name is Aravind, grade A, gender male, so here we give M and then average is 92.50 and then birth date is 17/8/2000. Here the date format is year, month and date. And then lastly we use execute command, cursor dot execute of SQL command. Okay. Thank you, students.